Welcome back, Halo followers. Today we are breaking down Halo Infinite's new multiplayer map gameplay of Streets. This is a mixture between new and old New Mombasa. This is a really cool interview between the lead level designer for multiplayer at 343 and I believe it was Ryan McAfee at IGN. You can actually find the original clip or 9 minutes of gameplay down in the description below, but what we're going to be doing is showing off some of this gameplay, talking about it a little bit, and also breaking down everything that we learned in that IGN video. So without further ado, guys, let's jump into it. Be sure to smash that like button blue and be sure to subscribe. Join me on the journey. Alright, so yes, as it appears, it is confirmed. It is a 4v4 arena map named Streets. It plays best on strongholds. That is the territories mode that kind of swaps around the map, as we saw with Big Team Battle in the last flight we had. Streets is set up to have circular gameplay where players rotate around the map, so pretty much like a classic arena 4v4 map. It can play on CTF, but it seems like it plays best on strongholds. And there's also many exposed areas. Nowhere is safe. Just like any good Halo map, there is no good spot to really camp throughout the map. There's a lot of interesting posters and lore added on the walls, which we'll be talking about soon, but firstly I want to mention the arcade. This is just some detail added to the map, and it's just cool. I really like it. There's actually an arcade machine with Halo Infinite in it, which I thought was interesting. They actually did say in the IGN video that custom games will probably have a lot of really neat ideas spawning from the community here, but essentially this map isn't mind-blowing in my opinion, although it does look absolutely beautiful. It's not anything we haven't really seen before, but the fact is that it kind of reminds me of Bazaar. It's refreshing from the just metallic human structures and bases, industrial sites that we've seen so often in Halo. So it is refreshing to be here in another map that kind of reminds me of CSGO, honestly. But anyway, this map is really set up where there's like really well-defined areas. There's actually a place with like the New Mombasa Police Department right in the center of the map, I believe. And then there's like a train station, and basically all these areas are set up to be read really well. And eventually players are going to learn how to transition very quickly from these different sections of the map. They actually looked at the space elevator in the background being reconstructed, so I kind of look at this map as like an alternative take on Bazaar, and plus it's set up at nighttime, so that's kind of refreshing too, because we don't have too many maps that we know of right now that's going to be set at nighttime. I was hoping for some weather controls or something that we could actually change, like the weather as well as day and nighttime, or you know, certain times of the day on multiplayer maps, but we'll just have to wait and see. Maybe that can be added after launch. But there's also a vending machine that has the heat wave attached to it, which I thought was pretty funny. We also see a billboard that says report a crime, help us protect you. So there's a lot of aesthetics here that are going in with like the whole New Mombasa Police Department. Up here, kind of easy to miss, I believe that they've just added concept art all over the place, like of this map, which is always interesting to see, like concept art. I believe so. I could be wrong about that. That might be for Bazaar, but again, the maps look very similar, I would say, especially since they both take place in New Mombasa. So there's these posters all over the world, which they actually took a look at in detail. I also wanted to show this open space here. Looks very cool, and you can kind of see the blend between it, the modernized and the old New Mombasa, and I really like it. I mean, everything just looks really beautiful here, and the lighting just looks spectacular. Also, right here, easy to miss, Mr. Chief says spike grenades acquired. That is where your AI goes. So Mr. Chief seems to be now confirmed an AI, although honestly I don't even know why people are a fan of him after the Halo 5 Wreck trailer thing. I just want to punch him in the freaking face. But moving on, we see a bench with some graffiti on the wall here with some posters we've already seen. But on the top right here, I thought this was funny. There's an advertisement for a drink called Goss. Drink like a Spartan, be a Spartan. So there's a lot of stuff referencing Spartans in this, and you'll just see that all over the place in this, on this map, on the walls. And moving on, there's a sign that says welcome to Mombasa. There's also a sign that just says pizza, which, you know, obviously pizza and Halo go together pretty well, so thought that was a funny little thing for them to add. There's also the subway system here. It kind of pops out. Like every part of this map, eventually we should know exactly where we are when playing this map, you know. But yeah, up here I actually saw this, kind of easy to miss, but it's a graffiti of a Spartan here. And also just a couple more signs here. Cheapest Mombasa drinks, Spacer. You know, there's probably some really cool Easter eggs that they left out of this gameplay here, but anyway, this is Streets. The lighting really stood out to me. We really haven't seen many nighttime sceneries or environments in Halo Infinite's marketing, gameplay, and screenshots so far, so it's nice to see how good it looks, how good the slipspace engine looks, and I mean, I really do like the detail of like the lore added on the walls. It's kind of to be expected at this point, but yeah, I really do like it. I almost missed one, actually. There's this too. It looks like it's like Noble 6's armor, the Mark 6B, I think, why we fight. So there's like a lot of this kind of Spartan propaganda on the walls and stuff, kind of promoting Spartans. Maybe it's not propaganda, I don't know, but usually UNSC and ONI kind of do that stuff, kind of put these Spartans on a pedestal as if they're invincible. At least they used to in the old days, but we'll see what they do with the story here. But anyways, guys, this has been my breakdown of Streets, and if you want to watch the source video on IGN, then be sure to go check that out in the description below, or go to IGN's YouTube channel, and I will catch you guys in the next one soon. Peace.